Ladies and gentlemen, joining us for the second time here on the number one. Ladies and gentlemen, you love her, Cara Maria. Welcome to the number one for the second time.
Yay! Thanks for having me. Wrong time. Could have waited till after the final, but it's my bad.
So that's all right. Now, here at the number one, we like to ask very important journalistic questions that get to the bottom of what everybody's asking, what everybody wants to know from you. And this is a visual cue. And we have to know, how did eyelashes end up on this balloon? And can you confirm or deny that someone kissed that balloon?
I actually have no idea about that balloon. I'm assuming that Michelle or Tori probably just peeled off their eyelashes. They were lingering around, and they somehow got there. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens on the challenge. I don't know. I don't even remember that balloon, to be honest. I think they were probably just sick of everybody else that was in the house, so they need to make a new friend. Happens.
My money was on it being your eyelashes.
Mine?
I thought they were yours. They looked like yours.
I had one pair for the whole season.
Holy crap.
I know.
You remembered your hair dye, but you didn't remember more eyelashes?
The only time I wear them is for my interviews. I'm like, how many interviews am I going to have? How long am I going to? I like to underpack. Like, my most famous thing that I always say, since I was the first one gone on Fresh Meat, after that, I would tell people, hey, I'm leaving for a bit. It could be 3 months. It could be a week. I mean, I could honestly just be back in a week, really. And I still say that now. I'm like, I could be home in a week. I could be home in like 3 months. You never know. And people are like, stop saying that. You're good. You always make it to the end. And I'm like, nope, superstition. I could be back in a week.
Never know.
We like that. Set the bar low, and then it's easy to exceed it. I love that. There is something that we have awarded you. So on our podcast, every week, we give an Ass of the Week, and you are a 2-time winner this season. You got it when you were, do you remember that awful puzzle they did with it was supposed to be a triangle and they were balls? You guys ran through like a tunnel. You got a great ass shot in slow-mo when you won that. And then this week also you got it when you were doing yoga by the pool. So I wanted to give you a moment to accept the Ass of the Week award.
Speech.
Guys, thank you. I actually I'd love to get a screenshot of that. Maybe I'll post it.
We got him for you.
If there's one thing that I love in this world, it's butts. So to be recognized for my butt, that is quite an honor, and I can't actually thank you enough for bringing that to the world's attention. I've been working on it, and in a house of incredible butts,
oof,
I feel like Jenny would just win automatically.
Run away.
Jenny was
she's probably like a 20-time champion right now at this point on butt shots.
She has a couple. She has a couple, but you were up there, girl. You were up there, and I saw that ass, and I had to reward it. So congratulations.
Thank you. And I will tell you, it is a difficult life living in the challenge with so many scantily clad butts, good butts, that anytime I'm in a room trying to have a conversation and Jenny or somebody will walk by and I'm just like,
no one can blame you.
If I was a guy, I'd be arrested by now. I'd be honest with you.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's tough. We determined this week when we were recording that we have to retire Jenny's ass from consideration, like an old TRL song that you can't win again unless she does something absolutely incredible. So we've determined, but you won first before we determined that. Just to be clear.
Tell you what, guys, you make me so happy. My cheeks hurt.
Whoa! Oh,
I love when your cheeks hurt for me. Okay, I actually have one real question about the show, and then we'll go back to stupid stuff. So I know that you were a target because you told Derek that there was a tough decision between you and Michelle. That's why you became a target, and that's why you ended up treading water for 2.5 hours. Do you regret it? It was 3?
It was 3 hours. I don't know. That's what they told me.
Yeah, our timer I think on screen said 2:32 or something like that. So I think they round up 3 hours. Yeah.
They told me 3. But
I believe you.
We'll go 3. We'll go. Yeah.
Believe all women. I believe you.
Women, exactly.
Do you regret it?
No, because at the end of the day, the target thing, to me, every challenge I've ever done, if you don't win, I'm going to get voted in. Do you know what I mean? It's up to me. The lucky thing this season was that if you're not a target, you get a day off or you're guaranteed the next day. Politically, maybe I should have tried to get under Derek, make Derek guilty. Like, please don't vote for me. But, to me, it wasn't even a thought in my brain. Because it was his sister who passed away. It was her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It was Derek's going into elimination, like worrying about hurting a friend should be the last thing on his mind. Like, oh my God, like, okay. And if I win, like, how selfish would it be of me to go up to him and be like, hey, Derek, I know you're going into elimination and I know, you're friends with Michelle, but like, please don't put me in. Can you like think about that or whatever? Like, I would never, it would be so out of my character. And for me, it was like, I think anybody approaching people who were going to go into elimination and being like, hey, like, don't vote me in if you win. It's like, F you, because the person going in has enough to worry about. They might not even win. So it might not even be a thing. And I think it's incredibly selfish, honestly, to do that. And I think it would leave a bad taste in my mouth if someone came up and put that pressure on me if I'm already going in, not to mention if it's a day like what Derek was going through.
Mm-hmm.
So that, first of all, was a no. And then not only that, it's like, the way I already looked at him, like, Michelle's already gone in how many friggin' times? Like, how many times has she been a target? Like, go ahead. Don't even, like, let me take this off of your chest, whichever way if you were going to vote for me anyways, okay. But let me just also take this off your chest and, hey, it's cool. Say my name. Do your best, And it's up to me anyways. Like, can I win the next challenge? Or do I have enough friends in the game that like maybe the chances of them winning and not Johnny, so I should be okay? Or, can I save myself? And if not, there's an elimination. Can I win that? There's just multiple steps to go through. And I had enough faith in myself that I wasn't gonna, and enough, like, I just wasn't gonna do that to Derek.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's very kind, and that's I think that's something that people would assume you would do as well. And some might say you read the room in this situation, which we say a lot. Like, some people just don't read the room in the situations they're in on this show a lot of times, which is crazy. I would like to say that we heard through the grapevine, sources, because we're journalists, we don't reveal our sources, said something that you might have had a deck of horse tarot cards that were brought out quite often. How might we get a reading? Oh,
she's going to grab them. She's grabbing them.
Look at this live. Look at this live.
She's running
Right now.
Hang on.
She's galloping,
on.
some might
There's
say.
More to it than this.
Okay.
Wait, why do I get these cards? Where's my other card? Hang on, this is very important.
Oh, there's multiple cards.
We're going in the closet.
Oh,
okay.
Love that.
Okay.
We're searching for the horse.
Welcome to my closet.
I love it.
It looks like a cozy place to be. This is where all the attire is. We're getting really
really BTS here.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What an
We're running back.
Journey.
We're running back.
What an incredible journey.
Play by play.
I know our time is very limited on this podcast, but how might we get a reading of this? And is this something that people can like ask for their holidays? Is there a website that they can go to?
This is an exclusive with just you guys, and I'm so glad you asked about the horse cards, because these cards have been a part of the challenge community since Rivals 1. I bring them on every single season. Everybody pulls out a horse card, and we go from we did it so many times.
I love this.
I keep a couple pictures of my own Garnet in with them. So everybody brings like a million pictures of their family. I just bring her.
I love
forever.
This.
And let me tell you, on my birthday, which was on the day of the elimination,
classic.
I had already told them, I'm like, guys, don't throw me a party. Don't do anything, because, I feel, Tori, you've got to worry about your elimination. I got to worry about my elimination. You guys made it to the final. Celebrate. Like, don't worry about my friggin' birthday. Right. I was in interviews all day. And then I had like an hour before we were supposed to take off and go to the friggin' elimination. And I walk in the room and they have this whole birthday party. It's me, Cara's emo birthday party.
Oh my God.
Birthday, Cara. That's why they said it like that. They had somehow got the cake and everything else. And then the horse cards, friggin' Derek and Michelle made me they gave me my own horse card reading. And when I tell you, I was sobbing. I'm actually going to do.
My heart.
I have to do a TikTok about this.
Yes, please.
So, but you guys get the exclusive right here. So
Love it.
But these first of all, these are the cards, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, lovely.
And they look like my horse, to be honest. And my mom got these to me for Christmas like a million years ago. So they're very old. And so these are the horse cards. They're like, oh, we already pulled your cards for you. And I was like, what? And I went and they literally made me
icons.
They're you could see where I was crying. Do you want me to read them to you?
Yes.
Yeah. Read one off because we do have one more thing. Yeah.
Do you want me? I'll just read one. All right.
Okay.
Am I going to read Saddle Up, A Horse Knighted, or Garnet Spirit?
Oh, Saddle Up.
Saddle Up. All right. That looks like a banana, but they did their best. It's like kind of a chicken.
We got it. Yeah, a chicken saddle.
Chicken saddle.
There's a time to stay in the safety of the stall, and there is a time to saddle up and ride fearlessly. Take the reins and know that you're in control of what comes next. In the saddle, horse and rider are one. It's where they're both comfortable. Now that you're able to overcome any obstacle ahead of you, and you are safely grounded in your seat. Enjoy the wind in your hair and trust that you're safe.
Oh my gosh, did Edgar Allan Poe write this? That was beautiful.
I have to do a whole TikTok on these. So tell everybody to join me on TikTok. But this was this was something that I did with my group of friends, just like all the time. Every time we're heading to a challenge, I'm like, do you want to pull your horse cards? You know, and they would pull. It was a thing we all did. I'm so glad you asked about that.
Oh,
yeah.
I love learning about it. That was awesome.
That's great.
The greatest gift. It was the most thoughtful, sweetest thing.
We do have one more thing. I know our time is very tight here because I'm sure you have other people after this. I do want to ask one thing. I know recently you posted on your story trying to ask people for ideas of seasons and stuff like that. And we have had an idea for a season for a little while. So we're going to pitch you the idea. Not to say that my favorite number is 42, but 42 might be coming up. Okay. That we're just putting that out there. We would like a new fresh meat season, but you are a captain with with a male. And then there will be a captain, a male and a female on the other side. You do not compete. You are just basically like teachers
I love this.
The fresh meat. And
right?
you advise,
you're speaking my language.
You advise and you
can't get eliminated.
Oh, I love this.
But every once in a while, one season, they are allowed in an elimination to be like, I need to tap in my mentor. And the mentor is allowed to tap in for either a daily or elimination to jump in and actually give advice in the moment.
Oh, okay. I take that theme and I'm gonna level it up. Right?
Okay. We know they're listening, so just say it all.
Listen, challenge gods, please listen. It's level it up. In other words, more male-female coaches, and you can get eliminated if your team gets eliminated. So you could have a team of 4, or you could have a team of 6, whatever it is. So there's maybe 4, like 2, 4, 6, 8. So guy and girl, guy and girl, guy and girl, guy and girl. OGs or whatever.
Yeah.
And then underneath them, they have a team. And if their team gets eliminated, they're eliminated.
I love this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that. I was trying to keep it 2 teams to like reflect to the olden days of like good guys, bad guys, squads,
Cool.
So.
It's cool to have the squads too. I mean, I used to, there was a show called, was it True Grit or American Grit? It was with John Cena. Have you guys seen that?
But love him. Can't see him, but love him.
Yeah.
So Steve Austin had
Broken Skull Ranch thing.
Broken Skull Ranch, sick show, right?
Yeah.
And then John Cena had American Grit or True Grit or something like that. You have to look it up. John Cena's something Grit.
Okay.
And it was the same type of deal. He had like Marine, Air Force, Navy,
Love
like
that.
all like branches of the military.
That's sick.
And like they each had their own group that they had to like try to coach to the end.
Yeah.
And then if their group was eliminated, they were out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like who's got the most winning team?
That would be so fun.
That kind
It's
of
kind of
vibe.
like The Voice in a way. You know what I mean? It's like a mix of The Voice and The Challenge. So again,
Lord,
free
please
ideas.
do that next. Please tell
Come on,
God,
challenge
do
gods.
one.
Come on.
Pick
We
the
know
horse tarot card for
yeah,
it, Cara.
Yeah. Bring it on down.
The one where I don't have to get eliminated.
Yes. And we love that for you.
And I could just talk shit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for meeting with us. We really appreciate it. You absolutely crushed this season. You should be leaving with your head held high. You did an amazing job. We went on a whole speech on our podcast about how awesome it was to see you just take the reins of your own game and just crush. So leave with your head held high, even if you didn't make the final. It's all good.
I appreciate it. And honestly, judging by where this final, how it's starting off, in a boat, a dirty, tetanus encrusted boat in the middle of the ocean. I think the only thing that could make this better is if TJ has hidden math problems all over the boat and you have to swim underneath the boat and do math problems. I
would have put it past the guy.
Or another puzzle of TJ's face that you realize at the last minute with a slow motion camera getting your reaction to it, which is fantastic. Fantastic stuff.
So anyways, I'm I think I'm winning by not having to do this final. And then, having it end in a popularity contest anyways, I'm good.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for your time. Appreciate you, Cara. Nice talking to you again.
We love you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.